All right, welcome back to Serve Sundays. It's your boy Tim here. You can find me on any social media at Kitteh, Kittehen, Kittehh, and we got Lewis here today.
Hello. This is round 2.
Yeah. So we just finished recording. I guess take 1, and it sounded all robotic for some reason.
Yep.
I still don't know why I did that, but so
Classic Tim problems. This is what I have to deal with now on a daily basis because guess who's working for me?
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
Oh.
But some days you don't remember, right?
But we also got Nick here too as well.
Cheer. What's up, guys? At Katsaros.n. Instagram and Snapchat.
Save New York.
Save New York on Snap. Let's go.
But yeah, like he mentioned before, I did start working for Lewis.
Hey, just be happy that you didn't have to figure out why it sounded all robotic-y.
That's true. Yes, that's true. Because I would have been there for hours.
You probably would not have a podcast today if you had to figure out why.
You're like, you know what? Fuck it. We're posting this.
Yep.
And it's
Robotic
like,
sounds
hey, hello, yeah. Welcome back to Serve Sunday. That's
literally what it sounded like.
But yeah, I started working for him this week. No longer work for Starbucks. Well, I kind of do. I'm available for them one day out of the week. They just haven't scheduled me for that day, and it's been pretty nice. I like it a lot more than Starbucks.
Yeah, because like I didn't even get a chance to really touch on it with you. Like, how did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Was it all right? Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm not sweating my butt off like I am at Starbucks. You know, like I'm able to do something that I enjoy, and I'm actually learning with it.
yeah,
too.
No, you are because there's like been times where it's like, oh, yo, the video quality is messed up. Like, what can you do different? Or like, how can I upload it different? Or like, what's going on? And there's like different transitions and stuff that I'm like, yo, Tim, can you do this? Or like, yo, can you shoot it like this? And yo, because the first video that you shot, you contexted it more towar's me instead of the haircut.
You giving the haircut rather than just the haircut.
So like on the first day, he was like, he started showing me the video he was making, and I was like, nah, actually this is the way I wanted it, you know? And then I started showing him like kind of like the context of what I wanted my videos to be on for the barber or whatever.
Yeah. So I was getting like a lot of the shots with like his face in it, just cutting his hair and stuff like that, and you couldn't really see what was going on with the haircut, but he wanted more of the actual haircut.
Yeah.
So I had to switch up how I was shooting it and stuff like that. And then by the end of the actual like first day of me working there, I think I figured out exactly what he wanted.
Dude, he killed it. He literally like saw what I wanted, saw what I envisioned, and like took what I was saying and fucking killed it. Like all the videos have been fire. The only thing that was messed up was the quality, but that was because of the way I was uploading it from the Android to iPhone. So like I'm still learning too. And like we're both learning.
Android and iPhone. Can you guys like work something out so that we could all live in one happy, peaceful world?
Yes, that'd be great.
And we could all share our pictures and videos and everything easy.
Without it getting pixelated?
Come on!
Well, the thing between Android and iPhone is that iPhone shoots in a different codec than
So get on the same Kodak, guys. It ain't hard. It's not that hard, bro. It's just Kodak stuff.
Come on. Have like I don't know, software union, UN, and come up with a freaking UN meeting and agree on one freaking thing. It's not that hard.
But yeah, it's something that I enjoy. I've been doing it for a while, editing videos and stuff like that. For all of you guys that don't know, that what I'm doing is I'm essentially making content for his barbershop Instagram at a higher quality than he was, and like helping them with the barbershop podcast and stuff like that.
He's taking his amateurness and making it professional, and it's honestly like the transformation's insane.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah,
like
Dude, because the content he was pushing out was more like gaming content,
Yeah.
live streaming and stuff like that. He always dabbled in like video editing, but never like really like fully embraced it as like a whatever, a job or whatever.
Yeah.
you know?
And now I'm starting to do that, and I'm learning new techniques, new transitions, and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you're working in something you like to do. You're not, and you're creating stuff that you're, like you said before earlier, that you're happy about, that you're passionate about, that you could show off to people and be like, look what I did.
Yeah.
Like it's dope.
And not only that, I feel like it could also help you with your live streaming, right? Like, because isn't there like things that I was gonna say?
With, like,
Can't you like, yeah, and not only that, but like just finding out, oh, if I did this, my live stream videos would be at a higher quality, like stuff like that, or it would look cooler if I did this, so.
Which actually, one of the transitions that I use in the haircutting videos, I use in my own videos. So I was able to like transfer that over and stuff like that.
Helping you on your, I guess more personal stuff that you're doing with, with Kit and Kitty.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
Which
proper
might be
for both.
changing, right? We're talking name change soon, possibly.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but like the thing is that I have Kit and Kitty on literally every single social media that I would want.
Yeah.
So it's going to be difficult to find another name to get everything the same social media. And I don't think I want to change it unless if I have everything as the same.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. But I definitely feel like you need to change it because of the way your content's going. It's going in a different direction than what you were before. So like as you grow, on your different path, I think a different name that's more search engine friendly, that's kind of more professional and stuff, like, because I'm posting you on Instagram and stuff like that, and all my social medias as like editing creds. I'm giving you those editing creds because it gets your name out there, it's exposure, blah blah blah. And when I tag you as Kit and Kitty and people go to look you up, majority of the things that pop up are cats.
Yeah. So I think what I could do is just change the display name on a lot of social medias, and then I could still have the same @
Yeah.
but then it might get confusing that like people see the display name and they're like, oh, I want to see more of this guy's videos, and then look me up and then I don't come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, because I was thinking about doing Tim Katz, but then there's people who already have that.
Yeah.
And
it's hard,
I'm like,
dude.
Yeah.
You remember the battle we had for Serve New York? Dude, it took me months to get those handles, all the handles correctly. And we tried different names because really I originally just wanted straight Serve. Like, but that word is so used, like it's so commonly used that everything Serve related was taken. So we added the Serve New York, and then hence where we are now.
Yeah. Anyway, back more on topic. I'm working firm, learning new things. Also, one of the things that you guys know that I do is I host the Serve podcast. And last week, we recorded the Serve podcast at Justin's house.
Oh, yeah.
Not in the studio like normal.
About that.
and the first podcast where I didn't have Lewis on. It was just me and Justin, and there were some things that they told me that I had to like fix and edit out and stuff like that.
Yeah. So let's get into this story. So we're driving to Pennsylvania for the baby shower, right? And Tim texts me. He goes, "Podcast is all done. Go check it out." So I was like, "All right, this is perfect." We're in the car. We got an hour left. It was only a 20-minute podcast. Let me throw it on the Jeep or what? Yeah, 2 hours.
We were just crossing the Verrazano Bridge.
I know, but I was like, I get engulfed in my phone, so it's like I don't even recognize the time. So I'm working on shit, and I was like, "All right, let's blast this, right?" So everybody's listening, right? I'm kind of like tuning into my phone, and then out of nowhere, all I hear is Nick go, "What did he just say?" and then Tatiana and Paige was like, "Yeah, play that back." And like I had to like really listen like to the beginning part. And he started off the podcast like, "So we were driving, and my mom's husband, Uncle Lenny, almost blah 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 blah." And I go, what? And he just left it at that. He was just like, yeah, my mom's husband, Uncle Lenny, and then left no context there. That's what we called him for our entire life. And he left it just at that. So we're like, dude, you need to context that a little bit more, or take it out completely, because people are going to get the wrong impression about what the hell's going on here, especially being a family business, you know. People are going to be like, yeah, wow, they really keep it in the family. You know? So a little context behind that. Our father passed away when we were like real young. Tim was like 9 months, Nick was like 5, I was 8, Amanda was teens. The first podcast we got into that a bit, but we'll leave it at teens.
That's what we agreed on.
Yeah. So it's ridiculous. I even have to explain this. So they passed. So my father passed away, right? And so before he did, he was like, he talked to Lenny. He was like, yo, listen, I really want you to, like, you know, take care of my family, this and that, because they were best friends. And as life went on, you know, things happened, whatever else.
So he's been around like our entire lives, and it's kind of just more so of a respecting, really. You know, everyone has that. Every family, I feel, has that, you know, close family friend that isn't actually related to you, but you still call them uncle or aunt, you know, and especially in this the Spanish family. You know, you tend to have more respect towards your elder family members, you know? Yeah. So regardless if they're really your aunt or your uncle, it's more so of that they're older than you and you're showing respect that you're calling them aunt or uncle. So that's really where it is. So Tim, for his whole life, because he was literally like 9 months old when our father passed away, his whole life, he knew this person as Uncle Lenny. 20 years he's known this person as Uncle Lenny. And it was literally like last September that they got married. So the transition between calling him Lenny and Uncle Lenny just kind of rolls out of our mouths, you know? And it's really, I don't know, it's really weird to like transition out of that, because, you know, even for me, you know, I was 4 and now I'm 24. So 20 years of my life too. 20 years of, you know, Lewis actually probably older when you started calling him uncle. Actually, no, it was probably older for me too. So yeah, like either way, over 80% of our lives we've been calling this person Uncle Lenny. So transitioning out of it, we kind of like, we needed a little time to transition out of it, you know. So we're still in that transitioning moment, but yeah, the context behind it is it's a respect thing from us, you know.
Like you said before, like in Spanish culture, you know, there's times where like you have a kid when you're like 16, you know, and then 14 years later you have another kid, you know, with I don't know if it's the same husband or whatever, and you don't tell the younger sibling that is your brother. You tell them that it's your uncle, because they want it. They want it to be
still the respect factor in you at a young age, so you know,
and keep it more
core values.
Yeah, and keep it in the society's realm of like, oh, okay, this person had, you know, a kid at 16 and then they had a kid at 34. What the hell's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it is a huge age gap there.
It's like, you know, when that kid's 4 years old, their brother or sister is now a legal adult. Yeah, and it's like you don't want them treating like a legal adult like you would. You wouldn't want them like fighting all the time, like fist fights and yelling at each other and stuff like that. That's just not respectful.
Yeah.
So, so I've been used to calling him Uncle Lenny for a while. Oh God, I almost fell. And it's a weird transition, you know, especially like with mom, how she is. When we were younger, she would always say like, oh, what's your friend's mom's name? I'd be like, Barbara. And she's like, all right, don't call her Barbara, call her Mrs. Barbara. And then I call Mrs. Barbara, and she's like, no, call me Barbara. And then I'm like, I don't know what to do at that point. So then I just wind up avoiding their name in general. Like even nowadays with Minot's parents, I don't know exactly what to call them, so I just don't call them by their name, you know?
Hey,
I was just like,
Nose Dad.
hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Hi, Dad. How are you?
See you later, guys.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I think I kind of do that with like everybody. Actually, like I barely call anybody's name.
Dude, I call majority of my friends by their like gamer tags.
Yeah.
I don't even use their first name really, because it's like, I like people to have like their own names, like they created that gamer tag for a reason. That's what they wanted to be called. So that's what I'm gonna call you. Yeah.
You don't call him.
Flowy. I got a friend named Joe. I don't call him Joe. I call him Flowy. I call it, because that's what his nickname was. That's what he wants to be called. Yeah, Immortal. Yeah, another one. My friend Anthony. I call him Immortal. I don't call him.
I didn't know this guy's first name. He came to the house and helped us like work on the room for literally probably about a month or so.
Yeah.
I had no idea what the hell his first name was. I literally only called him Immortal. And then finally I was like, what is your actual name? He's like, Anthony. I was like, good to know.
Nobody calls him Anthony. Everybody still calls him Immortal. This flows better.
Yeah.
Yo, a topic I wanted to touch on was the brush fires in Australia, man.
Oh yeah, we're starting a new design.
Yep.
Pre-order.
It's already ordered.
Out,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pre-orders are already out.
We already have what? 20 or so pre-orders? What are we at right now?
I think we got like 15 pre-orders so far. So it's rocking, it's rolling.
We definitely need more, guys. Please help us out.
Yep.
Let's touch base a little more about it.
Yeah. So our whole idea behind it was, I was scrolling through Twitter one day, and it was right when the brush fires kind of like started a couple days later or whatever. And I was rolling through, and I saw a bunch of pictures of kangaroos and koalas and stuff like that, like coming up to people for water, and like it really pissed me off. It pissed me off a lot, to the point where I was just like, yo. Like, what can we do to help? Because these people need help. It's over, 500 million? I don't know the exact number. Over 500 million animals and died because of what people were doing. And I'm not entirely sure the whole story behind it, but I know for a fact that people were behind these brush fires.
At least some of them.
Some people were behind these brush fires, whether it be for capital gain, whether it be for clearing out the land because you can't bulldoze it, or whatever the case. These fires were started with ill intent. There was ill intent behind them, and the fact that the awareness has gone away so quickly about it,
and it didn't even hit a high level.
Yeah.
Didn't even hit a high level. It's honestly, it doesn't really piss me off. I don't know about you guys, but it kind of hurts me. It like makes me like sad.
Yeah.
And kind of depresses me.
So I feel like everybody's a little differently when they feel like that kind of way. Like me, when I see something, yes, exactly. When I see something I don't like, I automatically straight get angry. I get angry because I'm an angry person.
You get angry because it hurts you.
It hurts me. It does. It does hurt me.
Everyone deals with that hurt.
It does. And you touched on it before when we recorded the first time. The fact that a church, right, like Notre Dame, can receive so much love and support from people in a matter of a couple hours.
It went live on the news, and within hours, floods of donations came in.
Dude, millions of dollars to help restore whatever was demolished. But the fact of the matter is, dude, and I love that church. We all love this church. Yeah. Like Nick said, we're
a highly religious family.
Super religious family. I've been to Notre Dame multiple times. I absolutely love that church. No ill intent towards that church and whatever donations that it made. But the fact of the matter is, one, I don't believe anybody else died in there.
And it's a building.
Yeah, it's something that can be fixed.
Something not really entirely fixed, but it's
to the same extent
still can be recreated to a certain extent.
And reconstructed. Yeah, exactly. Now, when we come to the topic of the brush fires, dude, this is land that we'll never be able to get back.
This is like
homes,
half of a country.
Towns,
like
all engulfed in flames.
Yes, a country, not just one building, a country.
And up in flames. Yeah, and the fact that the awareness for this has diminished so quickly, it irks me. It irks me because it's something that needs to be brought back to light and brought back to the attention of the people, because
and get the attention that it well deserves.
yes, because dude, I look up on hashtags and all social media, you know, I'm big on that. And dude, I'm only seeing like 300,000 people following these hashtags. I see very little donation movements going about for it. You know, it kind of just got pushed to the back burner. And I think it's something that shouldn't be pushed to the back burner, because they are still dealing with fires there.
Yeah.
They still have fires going on in Australia, and the news stopped talking about it. And so I thought, what can we do? You know, what can we do? Because this is the premise of what I wanted this company to be on, to serve.
Core values.
One of our core values is to serve our community, to serve our country, to serve our earth, you know,
to serve
just
our planet, to serve
dude,
everything
we feel passionate about.
Everything
we feel passionate about, you know, and because life is too short. Life is too short. Look at the Kobe situation, dude. Mm-hmm. This guy is a national legend. A national legend, was on a helicopter with his daughter and his daughter's I can't remember. It was something with his daughter's basketball team. They were heading to like a championship.
They were going to a what's it called? Like not a fundraiser, but like a little camp. They were going to a camp. And honestly, to them, it was probably like an everyday thing. Like, hey, you know, let's go to it was a clinic. That's what it was. It was a basketball clinic.
Yeah.
And they were probably like, you know, hey, let's take the helicopter to the clinic. And, you know, it was an everyday thing for someone like them, you know, and look what happened. You know, it's tragic. It's tragic.
Because, dude, I'm not even a big, and none of us are big sports fans, but that actually impacted me a bit, you know, because, dude, when I throw something in the garbage, what do I say, bro? I shoot it and I go, Kobe. Yeah. You know what I mean?
When I'm playing like Call of Duty and I throw a grenade, I yell Kobe, you know, like it's like everybody's a part of it.
And, you know, it's one thing, you know, the fact that, you know, he passed away, you know, he took the risk of going on a helicopter, you know what I mean? But I think it impacted me more when I heard that his daughter was on the helicopter, and his daughter's friends and family were on the helicopter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that just goes to show you, like, you know,
the pilot.
Yeah.
The pilot of the helicopter. That's his job. You know, like for me, I'm a driver. You know, knock on wood, but something like that could happen to me on any day. You know, it brings to light for me and everyone, how valuable, not even how short, but how valuable your time here on this earth is, and how you spend it and who you spend it with, really.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy.
And so, like, we're genuinely like pissed off, hurt, and everything like this. So
we're adamant about helping the problem being solved and helping them get the awareness and helping them like any which way we can. You know?
Yeah. Even if it's a minuscule amount, you know, even if it's just the 15 pre-orders that we got put in, but, and then maybe we'll match whatever profits we make from it. But this is something I really feel strongly about, and I know everybody else feels strongly about, and I think more people should be talking about it.
Yes, 100%. And by the way, just to let you guys know, with this shirt, I believe the pre-code for our free shipping is still up and running. Serve Podcast, all capital letters. That's SERVEPODCAST. All capitals. I believe I spelled that right. Double check me, guys. But anyway, free shipping. The shirt's $25. Yep. No tax on it. It's a straight $25. I already put my pre-order in, you know, and 100% of the profits are going to the Australian Brushfire to help them out.
We also have another shirt in the works too. So if you like a simplistic design, we got and you like koalas, we got a shirt coming for you.
Yes. I don't know if we said it, but this first shirt is our kangaroo shirt.
Yeah.
Check it out on it's already up on the website, servenewyork.com. Check it out on social media. Yep. Social media. It's a big logo on the front of the shirt, but like Lewis was saying, we got another one in the works. It's going to be a little more simplistic. If you like, no big logos or whatnot, not to be like, flashy and whatnot. You know, we'll have another one. Follow us on Snapchat because we like to throw out little sneak peeks and whatnot. And, you will see it on Snapchat first. Little tidbits of it, you know.
Yeah, but well, I guess that's where we're gonna end this podcast for the second time. If you guys haven't already, make sure to go check out all of our social media at Serve New York. My name is Tim, and you can follow me on any social media: KITTEN, Kitten Kitty,
the.barber, and at Serve New York all day.
Katsaros.n, Instagram and Snapchat, and Serve New York on Snapchat. If you guys have any questions about anything we covered today, because it was a lot of information, we did jump around a little bit between, you know, Uncle Lenny and the brush fires and whatnot. Please give us a shout, DM us on any type of social media, email us, or even text
Call
or
us.
Call us.
631-456-2112 with any inquiries about anything we do at all. That's my personal number, personal serve number. Definitely give us a ring. Any questions or concerns?
Text us, call us, you know, anything on what we touched about in the podcast, on our products, you know, or even just, you know, about if you are interested in, you know, helping us with the Australia brush fires and you want to, you know, more information about it and whatnot, please feel free to contact us, guys. Any little bit helps with that. Please share it across your social media, tag friends, everyone, please. We want to raise as much awareness as possible.
yeah, but we'll see you next week. Peace out.